When you look at retail investors, one thing to kind of look at is where are they piling in their assets. And normally, most retail investors pile into either an S&P 500 index or VOO, which is the Vanguard S&P 500 index. SPY and VOO, those are the two favorite trading symbols for the retail investor. Trading volumes of the silver ETF over the last 2 weeks in particular now are at the same level as the trading volumes of the S&P 500 index. So what's not surprising is always when an asset price goes up, retail investors start chasing that asset price. Investors want to buy what's going up, and so they want to buy what's going up the most. So what's the first job of investing, though?
Buy low, sell high.
So this is a chart of silver, which has been doing great. So you've had this great parabolic move in silver. It's been fantastic. What's interesting about this chart, though, is that when you have a parabolic move in stocks, everybody's like running around going, stocks are going parabolic, it's a melt up, it's all going to crash and fall off. But when silver is going up or when gold's going up, making a clearly parabolic move, that's okay. So again, I want to buy more of this because it's continuing to go up and this is going to go up forever. But I don't want to buy something like, say, an Apple, which actually has revenue and sales and earnings and those type of things. I don't want to buy that that's already had a nice correction, is decently oversold, and is a good position to make a rally. It's just kind of a fascinating psychology. Here's another good example, emerging markets. What's been one of the big narratives for the U.S. stock market over the course of the last year? This is actually fed into the gold narrative as well. Is like, oh my gosh, the U.S. has a 6% deficit to GDP ratio. We're all going to go bankrupt, so you better have gold, because if you don't have gold, we're all going to go bankrupt and gold's going to be the only thing that matters. So everybody's buying Brazil right now. You know what the deficit GDP ratio of Brazil is? It's almost 8%. Yeah. So even the narrative that is used to support the trade, and so here's the whole point is like, look, precious metals are doing fantastic. Our all-weather model, which has precious metals in it, is doing fantastic. Returns are great. We're up like 225% in our silver position. We have no principal value left in our silver position. It's all profit now. It's interesting, though, the narrative doesn't support the thesis, but it's just these narratives that we use to justify buying higher prices. And there's nothing wrong with it. Precious metals are doing great, but historically, these spikes have occurred 3-4 times in the past for various reasons, and then you're going to give up 50% retracement is all of your gains. You're going to give up all of your gains at some point, because silver in particular is a industrial metal. It's used in making EVs and solar panels, all those type of things. So the supply-demand imbalance when price gets very high is going to revert itself, as with the case of inflation. High prices are always the cure for high prices. So again, that supply-demand imbalance will reset itself. Things will return to normal. And look, there's a national security issue of getting prices back down towards $30, $35 an ounce in silver because of the input cost into manufacturing things like GPUs and AI data centers and all that stuff.
Catch me daily on The Real Investment Show. The link is in the description.